Everything you need to know in the Phantom Forces New Year's update. Also, this update is absolutely massive, so I'd advise watching to the end of the video so you get to know all the details about the best stuff being added in this update. And before we start this video, let's see if we can get 200 subscribers and 300 likes this video, so go down and do what you gotta do, join the Discord server and all that jazz. But starting out, one of the main things I want to cover today is the AUG changes. So starting out with the AUG A1 Para, the minimum damage was increased from 19 to 20, so this thing is actually pretty good right now. As you can see, it's basically just an upgraded AUG in a way. So it brings up your minimum damage, keeps your long range damage the same, except for the fact that you can't 4-shot to the head, which isn't too much of a problem. But AUG A1 Para, really good right now, really good. The AUG A3 didn't really get much of a change at all. Its muzzle velocity got increased to 3,200 when previously it was 2,500. So, but the biggest one yet, the AUG A2. This thing is basically probably one of, if not the best gun in the game right now, because if you didn't know, the Grindel got a recoil change, so that's something I will also cover in this video. But the AUG A2, it got its RPM increased to 750, so this is officially the fastest firing AUG in the game right now, is AUG A2. Its velocity also got increased to 3,200, which is really high. And not only that, its reload speed got reduced too, so... And then the 7.62 conversion, you know, the one that can 4-shot at long range to the torso, it got its magazine changed from 20 rounds to 30 rounds. So this thing with 7.62, it's basically the best gun in the game right now. So I would advise to use this while you still can, because it's absolutely cracked. And not only that, I mean, the recoil didn't get changed either. So I mean, yeah, it's really accurate. Hold on. Oh my god, oh my god. Why won't they die, bro? I swear to god. They ran away. Never mind. Yeah, I'd highly advise checking this out. It's really good. And also, if you want a little, like, general gist of the entire update, I'm gonna put, like, a little graph on the screen right now that, somebody in Discord sent me. Shout out to this guy. He's also on the screen here. His name is, Tyler. But this is basically the gist of all the buffs and changes. So, very roughly, this is something to look for, with this new update. And with the Grindel changes, it got a new recoil layer, so it increases over time, like that. So it's not as accurate as it used to be, but let's be honest, this thing is still really good. But I believe that's the only thing that was changed about the Grindel, is that it's slightly less accurate, which honestly is probably a good thing, because this was literally like the best gun in the game last update. I knew it was going to get changed pretty fast. Oh yeah, and also they changed some of that stuff. It just says headshot wall bang. It doesn't say bonus on it anymore, which I'm actually not a big fan of that, because it seems kind of cheesy. It feels more like a Roblox game now. I don't know. That might sound silly, but yeah, that's the only thing that was changed about the Grindel. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, the Hammer IR, it got its warming up RPM changed. So I think it starts at 650. So it starts out a lot faster than it used to, which that means this thing is actually pretty good now. I used to complain about this thing and actually quit using it altogether when they added this new RPM change, but they buffed it, so it's actually not too bad now. It's very usable, and it's very potent. So as you can see here, I mean, you start out at 650, which is not bad at all. That's not even really considered a slow RPM. It's a little on the slower side, but it's not bad. I'll get these guys that are not paying any attention. Guy completely missed his shot when I was standing still. That's great. As you can see, the Scar Hammer, or I guess the Hammer IR, is pretty good now. It's pretty good. There we go. On a side note, though, I'm actually destroying these enemies right now. Just take care of those guys. No problem here. Also, the AUG H-bar is also tied in RPM to the AUG A2. I forgot to mention that earlier, so technically AUG H-bar is also the fastest firing AUG, but it got its RPM increased to 750. It also got its RPM increased to 3,300 when it was 2,800, so that's something to keep in mind. And its reload speed is also slightly faster, so that's another thing. I actually haven't used this thing yet, so I'm going to see what the RPM's like. Yeah, it's it's a little different. Get out of here. But yeah, this thing is still actually pretty accurate despite the fire rate change, so that's pretty nice. But this is a very fun update, I guess I should say, because there's a lot of fun changes. I mean, pretty much almost everything was buffed except for the annoying guns. None of those were buffed. This is pretty much there's a new meta now, I guess you can say. Also, the 5.0 got a fire rate buff with the default ammo, I believe. Yeah, it fires at 800 fire rate now, so that's pretty cool. It was previously 650. Its reserve ammo also got increased to 98 when it was previously 70, so yeah. The 45 ACP on this thing's also pretty good that I've heard. Its fire rate is 823, so it's slightly higher than 800. Its camera recoil got reduced, and it also has a super fast reload now, so yeah, if you haven't used the 5.0 before because you think it's just kind of like a weird gun, it's definitely worth giving it a try now, because it's actually not bad. And one buff that I actually do want to talk about is the AUG 3 Para XS, which got its fire rate decreased to 720. Although its close range damage is 37 now when it was previously 34. I don't really think that changes the shot to kill at all. So basically it's just a direct nerf to this gun, which is a little unfortunate, but I mean, compared to the AUG 2 at this point, you weren't really going to use the AUG 3 Para XS anyway, let's be honest, because this thing's absolutely insane. I mean, I can't like say it enough. This is crazy. Now, if you were curious about any secondary guns, the Desert Eagle XIX got a huge buff. As you can see, there's this weird multi-point graph, which I don't exactly know what to make of this. It's a little complicated, but at least we're getting some more information on the damage ranges, let's be honest. The headshot kill range was increased to 114 studs, which was originally like 75, so this thing can kill pretty far to the head. Torso kill range was also increased from 40 to 57, so that's something to keep in mind. The reserve ammo was increased to 28 when it was previously 21. The RPM was increased to 400 when it was previously 200, so it can shoot twice as fast. And with the .440 conversion with the police stock. Let's see, yeah, police stock, there we go, sure. This thing can headshot kill up to 146 studs, so even more than before. But yeah, this is definitely one of the best secondaries in the game right now. Let's just, as you can see, it's very fast. And also, I'm going to leave the full changelog to this update in the description below, just so if you guys want to know every single detail about this update, then I'll leave that for you guys, because this update is actually really, really huge, and it's pretty much too much to cover in one video, to be honest, so I would highly advise checking that out and seeing some of the changes for yourself. But yeah, I covered basically the biggest things in this update. There's also a new map, which is Winter Age, I think. It's like one of the winter maps that everybody liked, so they actually put it in the game for everybody. Let me see if I can find that real quick. I'm just gonna scroll through these and see if I can find one. Yeah, here's one. It's in the EU, so I'm gonna get like 500 ping, but whatever. Yeah, here it is. It's basically like this really cool like wintry map. It kind of reminds me of that one sniping map. I already forgot what it was. I think they removed it from the game and added like a bunch of different ones, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I feel like this is a very nice detailed map. It looks pretty good, but I don't think I've really played on this at all, so as to how it plays, I can't really attest to it. There we go. Yeah, like I said, the changelog will be in the description, and be sure to subscribe. Let's see if we can get 200 subscribers and 300 likes this video. And be sure to turn on the bell, because it's literally just me and like some Steven out here hustling on the Phantom Forces YouTube grind. So go ahead and subscribe for more videos like this. And I was the first to cover the update, so no problem here. Just go ahead and subscribe for more awesome content, and I'll see you guys on the next one.